This is Iwan Henry. He hails from Moraikabai in Region 5. Iwan is a beneficiary of the government's Hinterland Scholarship Program, and he has just completed his tenure at a city school. He is among 68 who successfully completed the program in 2011.
I feel happy that I completed this exercise and this program because I serve as a role model to my village, because I know that when I go back into the village and as being a role model, the youth them would look up to me and want to be like me, like achieving successfully. As you can see, I'm the all-rounder, best performance at the scholarship graduation ceremony, and I feel proud. I would like to say thank you, because when I was in the dark and now you put me to light, because sometimes I'll be at home doing nothing, studying what I gonna do in the future. But now that I had this scholarship, I feel great that I could do something now with my life.
The lives of Guyana's indigenous people have improved with the provision of essential social services, including education. The Hinterland Scholarship Program has replaced the Amerindian Scholarship Program. The Ministry of Amerindian Affairs is now tasked with the responsibility of ensuring the safety and well-being of the students to enable them to realize their optimum potential.
I had a great experience. I would never forget it. It was unforgettable. And as I said, if I could get a second opportunity to come back, I'd gladly do so. I hope that when my CXC results come out, it will show a good sign, not only to me, but also to the scholarship and to the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs.
At a graduation ceremony on July 6, symbolically at the Amerindian village in Sophia, students were awarded for their performance. Government is committed to ensuring that every child receives primary, secondary and tertiary education. It has been investing in the construction of more primary and secondary schools on the coast as well as in the hinterland regions.
Given the important role of an educated and a well-trained population for the future development of a nation, and having regard to our government's concern that the quality and the kind of education being delivered is relevant, useful, applicable, and note also anticipatory of our country's future needs. We educate you not only for today, but for tomorrow. Having regard also to government's determination to ensure that there is equity in terms of access to quality education, irrespective of ethnicity, geographic location, costs. Having regard to all of these factors, the Hinterland Scholarship Program, on which millions of dollars have been expended over the past 2 or more decades on our mostly Amerindian beneficiaries, is commendable.
Over 50% of the hinterland students completing primary education can now have access to secondary and tertiary education under the PPPC government. In further supporting the parents in the hinterland to afford their offsprings an education, the administration embarked on several initiatives, including the school uniform and feeding programs, which have been allocated huge sums in the national budgets for their continuation.
We have moved from the point where less than 25% of those who completed primary school could access a secondary education to the point where over 50% do. I challenge anybody to dispute that, including you. We have arrived at a point where our hinterland students who perform creditably can and do access technical and tertiary education, and you stand as an example, as evidence of what I'm talking about. Many are studying abroad, Cuba, China, medicine, engineering, while many others have become doctors. I met a young doctor, Cameron. I was so pleased, pleasantly surprised, and I'm Armenian. And she's one of two. And there are others coming, studying in Cuba. Doctors, midwives, nurses, medics, dentists. I traveled with a young pilot, ASL pilot to Mabruma. And you know where he's from? He's from Mabruma. And he's Armenian. You know, these are things that make us feel proud that our investment in education, and in this instant, the investment in education in our hinterland villages and communities are bearing fruitful returns. We have further supported the efforts of our hinterland mothers and fathers to send their children to school by providing uniforms to the children, and through the medium of the National School Feeding Program, targeting pupils from nursery to grade 2 in the primary school. Be assured that we will continue to enhance our education standards so that not only you, but your brothers and sisters to come can benefit from a more modernized education system offering new learning opportunities.
Government's budgetary allocations to the education sector continue to increase annually, moving from $1.7 billion in 1992 to $24.3 billion in 2011. The Hinterland Scholarship Program caters for students who gain 470 to 479 marks at the National Grade 6 Assessment to be granted regional scholarships to attend schools in their regions. Those with 480 and above are granted national scholarships to attend secondary schools in Georgetown.
His Excellency President Barajagio commissioned a spanking new dormitory on September 3, 2010. The objective of the dormitory is to have all Hinterland scholarship students housed at one location in order to monitor their social and academic progress. Currently, we have 52 students housed. We expect to have an increase in September for the new academic year.
The Hinterland Scholarship Program is one of many commendable initiatives and investment which has been bringing good yields.
I want to say thank you to the government because they've actually helped me to live my dream, and I'm really appreciative of that.
I am grateful to the Ministry of Armenian Affairs for affording me the opportunity to pursue studies in forestry at the Guyana School of Agriculture. I am also grateful for the support from the staff of the Hinterland Scholarship Program over the past year. I will endeavor to serve my community with the knowledge I acquired for the betterment for all our people.
Being a part of the Hinterland Scholarship Program was a very great experience, and I speak for everyone when I say this. Thinking back, it went by so fast. To all the staff of the Hinterland Scholarship Program, I say a big thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being our guardians. Thank you for the guidelines. Thank you for the parties. Thank you for the monies you provided us. And most importantly, thank you for the opportunity to have such a great experience.
It was a great opportunity for me when I was chosen as one of many to be on the Hinterland Scholarship. In September 2009, I was chosen to attend Government Technical Institute and the only girl student. I must say thank you to the Scholarship Division for giving me such opportunity to pursue my area of interest.
Today, hinterland communities across Guyana can boast of universal access to nursery and primary education as government continues to invest in the construction of more secondary schools in regions 1, 7, 8, and 9 to improve in the secondary aspect.